Morning, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day today. This is going to be a real quick whipping chat, probably about 30 minutes. Um, I'm working on my joy wreath from the Temu app. That's TEMU.com. It's a 30 by 30, 22 colors, full round. Um, I got a new diamond painting pen in the mail, and it has a four placer. Let me turn that so it looks better. Yeah, four placer. Wow, really close there. Four placer, and it's got an angled tip on it. And it's a real pretty blue purple. I have my new diamond painting tray in these containers I got off of Etsy, and I have my cover minder from the same company that sent me the tray, which is S3D Designs off of Etsy. So let's get started. I have to go to Marquette today, which is like 2.5 hours away. To take my daughter to the dentist because she's getting her tooth worked on today. Hopefully they're going to pull it today. Um, we've been watching the weather and everything's been good, so we're good to go. When my fiance gets off work today, we're gonna head over there. He's like, I'm not even coming in the house for anything. He said, just be waiting and we're gonna go. So I have to get my daughter up here in a little bit so she can get ready and we can get stuff ready for when we gotta go. And I have to go check the mail and hopefully our package will be there for my mom. I talked to my mom last night. I also talked to her on Thanksgiving. And I had talked to my nephew on Thanksgiving and my sister. And I got my older nephew's address last night. He's in the so I can send him his Christmas card. I was gonna have my mom send it for me, but she was like, "Oh, I can give you his address." And I said, "Oh, you have his address?" And she said, "Yes, I have his address. I can give it to you, and you can just send it. That way, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be sent twice." So I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's a good idea." So I'm gonna send that to him either today or next week sometime. I have to make my cookies next week, and I have to send my son's box out, and I have to send my mom's box out. I just have to get by for my two nieces, and bake the cookies, and then I will be sending the boxes out. So my Christmas shopping will be done. Plus, I got to make little goodie bags for people at work. So it's gonna be kind of a busy day today because we have to go to Marquette, which is like I said is like 2.5 hours away, and fortunately the weather's gonna be good enough for us to go there. It's just a walk-in appointment anyways, so it doesn't matter if she shows. If she shows, she shows. If she don't kind of thing. Because they're just squeezing her in between regular appointments. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long. Because we have a couple other errands over there since we haven't been over there in a long time. And I wanted to go check out Michael's and see if I can grab a couple of diamond paintings at Michael's. So we're going to hopefully they can get her in quick today and we can get stuff done. Hopefully they can pull her tooth. If not, we're going to have to try to find another dentist that can see her. But the lady had told me on the phone if it can be done today, the doctor will do it today. So, should be good because we don't want to travel in the snow. We got snow yesterday. We got like 4 inches here in Newberry, and wasn't really too terrible bad. I had to go out yesterday morning and shovel around the cars and shoveled the porch, and but today's supposed to be like in the 40s and clear. So, and I think this weekend we might get a little bit of snow and some snow next week. So, and then we're gonna have a warm up again, and it's just wacky weather. It's wacky weather this year. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy day today. He's like, well, we're gonna get back till dark, and our whole day is kind of shot because we got to be over there all day, which I don't mind. I wanted to get out of town for a little bit, and I haven't been, like I said, we haven't been over that way in a long time, so I figured, well, it's not gonna hurt us to take a little drive because we usually go an hour the other way, and we've been there so many times it's not even funny. And I kind of wanted to get to Michael's, and this is my opportunity to go, so we will do that. Then I have to work tomorrow, and then they changed the hours for Sundays, which we only have to work a couple hours on Sundays, which is fine with me. And then yesterday was just a bad day at work. I think it's going to continue to get worse because of the attitude and dynamic in the meat department has shifted dramatically, and I don't like to work in stressful situations, and I'm not kissing anybody's butt to make you talk to me or make you like me, so it's just a bad situation right now. Unfortunately, there's not an abundance of jobs here in town, so I'm kind of stuck there. But let me tell you, I never thought more like quitting than I did yesterday. I was so ready to quit. Me and the other person just fed up. It just seems like we're getting picked on all the time, and there's only 4 of us back there, so it kind of makes it hard. So now, after what happened yesterday, it's kind of like two against 2, and I don't like that dynamic. I try to like everybody, and the other 2, I thought were friends, but I'm not sure now. The friendship might be ended because of this. I don't know yet. I, for one, don't like to be like people who are two-faced, and I feel that's what happened yesterday. So I think I'm just gonna distance myself from these other 2 people, and whatever happens, happens. I might even go to my boss and see if I can either get switched to another department or something, because I'm not gonna put up with the high school drama, the backstabbing, or anything else, because we're supposed to all be adults, and what happened yesterday was not a very adult thing. So I, for one, am too old. I'm going to be 50 this month, and like I told my other coworker, I am not in high school anymore, and I'm not up for the games. And like I said, I thought these 2 were my friends, and right now I don't feel like they are my friends, so, which is a shame because I've known them both for quite a while, and I just see now I can't really trust too many people. So I came home and vented to my fiance, and I went and called my mom and vented to her, and feel better now, but it was just a big mess yesterday, and I'm fortunate I have today off, so I don't have to deal with that today. I don't have to deal with it this weekend because they're both off this weekend. But Monday comes, I don't know what's going to happen. But when you walk into a room and somebody is talking behind your back and you hear the conversation of them talking behind your back, it's not a good thing. Instead of coming to me directly, and then when she did confront me, well, not confront me, but say what she had to say, because when I came in on the conversation, I was like, whoa, whoa, what's going on here? And it wasn't, when she talked to me, she didn't say one thing about what she had told the other person. So I'm gonna, if I could, if I had the means, I would have been out of there. Like I said, if this was a bigger city with a lot of jobs in abundance, I would have just said, you know what, heck with it, I'm done, and just cut ties with people. And I don't want it to be that way, because I already went out and got these two people a Christmas gift, because, you know, and I don't know if I want to give them the gift. And then my fiance was like, well, just kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. It's like, how much kindness can you muster before, you're tired of people just, because I know for a fact they talk about me. I told my other coworker, I said, I know for a fact they talk about me. I'm not stupid. I get it. I'm not dumb, And they've always had like a closer friendship anyways. And so it's just like, I'm done. I can't. So I'm going to see what my options are. I'm going to go talk to my boss Monday and see if either, I don't know, find out from the horse's mouth, I guess, what's going on, because some things weren't adding up yesterday, and it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. And like I said, there's a camaraderie between them two, more so than us two. And so it's going to be really awkward. That's what I told my other coworker. I said, it's going to be really tense around here from now on. And they're like, yeah, I know. It's going to be really. I said, I have nothing to say. As far as, I will not have intense conversations with them anymore. It'll be, yes and no's. Whatever. I, for one, feel I deserve an apology for the way I was talked to and made to feel guilty because I was mad. And it's like, how dare you make me feel guilty when you were the one that came at me a certain way, and just because I don't want to talk to you, you're going to make me feel guilty and be mad at me because I'm not talking to you. I don't feel like talking to you right now. I'm too upset, and you want to get all butthurt about it, basically. So it's like I said, I wish that there was abundance of jobs around here that I could just say, forget it, I'm done. Put the high school stuff by, nice knowing you, and just go. Or just put my 2 weeks in and say, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm leaving. Here's my 2 weeks. So we'll see how Monday goes, but I am definitely going to talk to my boss on Monday and saying, hey, I don't want to work in this atmosphere. It was a pleasant atmosphere, and now the atmosphere has changed, and I can't trust people. I can't trust ones I thought were my friends, because obviously they could care less about anybody else's feelings. I mean, they both were. The one girl was crying because she felt bad, but it's like, are you crying because you feel bad, or are you crying because you're trying to save yourself and make it seem like we're doing something wrong? And it's like I told my mom, I said, it doesn't pay to be friends with anybody at work, because work gets in the way. It's just like, it's not a good idea to date who you work with, because work gets in the way, or you bring your personal issues to work with you, and just ruins the whole dynamic of the situation. So, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah," she goes, "I get it." She goes, "I learned that a long time ago. It doesn't pay to be friends with anybody you work with." I was like, "Yeah, you don't have friends at work. You just have associates, or you just have coworkers." And I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm sure I've had friends that I've worked with, and we're still friends to this day. You know, but I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what's going on. Um, I'm not really a confrontational person, so I feel like if I had said anything, it would have escalated. And the one person is trying to, you know, well, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. And it's like I don't really have nothing to say because. And then she was just like, well, whatever was said was said. And if you think we should have a meeting, then we can have a meeting right now if you want to. And it's like, you're the one that told me we were having a meeting, and then all of a sudden now we're not having a meeting. Blah 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 blah. So I don't know what the deal is, but I am going to my boss on Monday. I could go to him today, but I have too much stuff to do this morning. And it's obviously not bothering me too bad. My fiance was like, "Oh, just kill him with kindness and you'll be fine by Monday." And I'm like, I'm not really worried about it. They're the ones that, you know, and it's just, I don't know. I discovered a lot of truths yesterday, so it's fine. It is what it is. I'll just go to work and suck it up and uh, just suck it up, you know. Nothing else I can do. I get bills to pay. We get bills to pay. We're trying to get this house paid off. We're saving for a new washing machine because our washing machine is getting ready to take a crap. So we kind of have to have that money put to the side. So, I mean, but I had like confided in these two people personal things about my life, and I mean, I kind of knew one of them was the way she was, but I just let it go. And then I thought the other one was on my side, and it turns out she's really not on my side. She's on the other person's side. So I'm definitely going to start watching what I say from now on. And I just don't like it. I don't like the backstabbing. I don't like the. You're supposed to be a friend, or even if you're not a friend, you're supposed to be a coworker. And I don't feel like they were being coworkers yesterday. And then they want to kind of twist it and make it like it's mine and my other coworkers' fault, and that we're being the mean people. They're the ones that started it. And then to switch the story up when I walk into the room, it's like, finish what you were saying. Don't stop talking because I'm here. Because that's exactly what I was like. What's going on? Because I didn't know what she was talking about. Oh, well, stuff's going to change around here, and this is going to change. And this, I'm thinking, okay, well, go ahead and spit out what you're talking about. You were going to cut my hours. So I asked my other coworker, who she was kind of who she was talking to when I walked in, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she said she was going to cut your hours if something something something." I was like, "Oh really? I don't think so." So, and it was only myself and the other coworker that got kind of a lecture, but the other girl didn't get in any trouble, and she was conveniently out of the room when all this was going on. So I know those two had a part in it, so it's fine. I don't really condone how they acted, so I'm not saying I acted perfect, but I'm angry. I'm still kind of angry. And I know Monday it's just going to escalate even further, so I'm going to go talk to my boss. The boss. Not my manager, but the boss. And say, hey, look here. if things don't change, I'm gonna have to find another job, or I'm gonna have to be switched to another department because I'm not gonna keep working like this. And that's how I feel. So we'll see. Just like I told my daughter, I said, do not message this person. If you need to get a hold of me, you just go ahead and call the store and ask for me, and then I can talk. I said, if you need something that bad, I said, don't message any of them for anything. And she's like, well, Mom, I only have the one on my friends list. I said, well, that's fine. I said, but don't message her about anything. Don't, tell her to tell me anything. You just call the store, or you can let me know when I come home for lunch. She's just like, okay. I said, because she doesn't need to know none of my business anymore. I said, the other one doesn't need to know any of my business anymore either. Because I'm going to limit my conversations. And I'm sorry I didn't mean this video to turn into a rant or whatever, but it's still kind of on my mind, and it kind of makes me mad because you think people are your friends, and you can, like I said, you confide things in them, and you talk to them about anything. And like my fiance said, he said, you just said the other day you guys were sitting there laughing and talking, and you were laughing so hard you were snorting, and now all of a sudden they're turning against you. I said, I don't know what happened. I said, I don't know what happened. I said, but I don't like it. So I'm not going to subject myself to that. If they want to play their little games, they can play their little games. I really don't care. It just sucks because we were such good, I could go to them and talk to them about anything. And now I feel I can't. I feel I can't talk to neither one of them about anything. So I said, I'm just going to keep my work conversations related to work. They can have their little conversations. We used to talk about movies. We used to talk about shows we watched. We used to recommend each other shows, and oh, you should watch this, or we compare notes on if we watched the same show. Or did you like that part? Oh, I love that part. Or no, I didn't really care for that part. Now we can't even do that. It's just, I'm done. I'm done with the bull. I'm done with the mind games. I'm done with you know what I'm saying? And then what really topped it off was, and really irked me, was she was going and telling the old manager that had come in because they're friends, she was out there telling him what was going on. It's like, it's nobody's business what's going on. And it's like she was trying to play, oh, poor me, they're all mad at me. And it's like, okay, that's the game you want to play. I'm not going to go back. I could have been mean and went right back behind her back and told him a whole bunch of stuff about her and how it really was. Because I know he wouldn't have believed me anyway, because him and her had a thing going on a while ago. So it's fine. I'm just, like I said, that's going to be my mindset for now when I go to work. My only conversations with them will be work related. It's not going to be friend related anymore. That's the best way I can put it. So maybe we'll get back to that point again, but I doubt it. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. They say things happen for a reason. And I'm gonna go talk to the owner and either get it resolved or not get it resolved. I'll either get it resolved or I will try to find another job and just put my 2 weeks in. Because I'm not going to deal with it. And then my next job is going to be nice to people, but don't expect friendships out of it. I could always go back to the gas station and see if I can get my job back there. But I doubt it. I was kind of screwed over on that aspect too. So, I don't know what to do, but I'll figure it out. And right now, I'm just concerned about getting my daughter to the dentist and getting her tooth taken care of, and getting Christmas shopping done, and things like that. So, we'll see. It's more of a, I don't know. We will definitely see what happens. So I have to, I'll just save and save and save, and then that way when if I do have to quit, I'll have enough money to set aside that it'll tide us over till I can get another job or something like that. So that was how my day went yesterday. Not very good. The only thing that kept me sane was the other coworker. We would just vent to each other, and so that helped me be kind of sane, and help me get through the day. And then coming home and venting to my fiance, and him not being judgmental, him just saying, "Oh, it'll be fine," you know. I was like, I don't care if they come around or not. I don't care how many times they apologize. That was totally unacceptable the way they acted yesterday. And then gonna make me feel like I'm wrong for feeling the way I feel and acted the way I acted. It's like, and then for the one to say, "Oh, well, if you're mad, you should let it out. Don't keep it in." It's like, oh, don't tell me how to feel, and don't tell me to let it out. Why? So you can use it against me later on. I'm not playing that game. You know, it's not. I'm not kissing your butt. That's what I told my other coworker that got kind of chewed out yesterday too. And it's like, I said, I'm not kissing butt, and they were like, "Oh, I agree. I'm not kissing butt either." I said, "I'm not." And it's like, I shouldn't have to kiss butt. I'm not gonna be your little whatever. And for her to go out there and to tell, you know what I'm saying? It irks me. Don't go run your mouth to somebody else who doesn't even work there anymore. You can't do anything. You know what I mean? If you're gonna vent to your friend when it's not at work. Trying to get everybody on her side. And that's what irks me. Don't try to get people on your side to make me look like a bad person. So I don't care. Because they want to get a little butt hurt and knowing they were in the wrong for whatever little thing they're doing. And expect us to be, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever you say," and then be nice the rest of the day. No, let us be mad. And then if we feel like talking to you, we'll talk to you. You know, and I don't really feel like talking to either one of them right now. So when I go to work on Monday, it'll be quiet. And that's fine. But I'm going to try to get this picture done hopefully before Christmas time, so I can give it to our lovely little neighbor down the street. And then I have to get, like I said, I have to get the goodie bags made up and everything. So we'll see. it's everybody feels sorry for me kind of thing, and it's like, it's old. Okay, everybody's grown. It's old. So, on that note, that's the end of my venting. So I've almost got this little section done, 20 by 20. This shouldn't take me no time at all. And my daughter hasn't finished the pink ribbon fairy, so I might have to get it back from her and finish it. But she's got all these other diamond paintings coming from that app, and so it's like, I thought you were working on the pink ribbon fairy. Oh, Mom, I have this to do, and I have this to do. So, I get it. You know, you get distracted, and you want to try to do other new ones. And I've had to update my little journal. I don't know how many times, because I had in order how I was going to do the pictures, and then I'd get a new one, and it's like, oh, I want to do that, work on that one now. So I have to go back into my journal and rearrange the pictures, because I just have like one of those pocket photo albums, and I have an index card with the stats on it, and in the order I'm going to do it, and then I find something else, and it's like, oh no, I want to do this first, and so I go back in my little photo album thing and switch the pages around, and so we'll see. So I hope everybody has a great day today, and I think Sunday we're going to put up our Christmas tree when I get home, which will be good. Get us in the holiday spirit. And then next week I got to make the cookies and send out the boxes, and so it's gonna be a good time. Good time. And then pretty soon it'll be tax time, and we can try to get some stuff done to the house. Get ready for vacation. Do it all over again. But oh, my daughter got rid of her bearded dragon. She gave her to her friend. And we thought all this time the bearded dragon was a male, and it turns out the bearded dragon is a female. But she updates me and she sends me pictures of how it's adjusting to her new home, and she looks really good, and they got all the equipment for her that we couldn't afford. So, and my daughter knew she couldn't take care of him anymore, so she decided just to give it to somebody who had already had previous experiences with bearded dragons. So we know we're comfortable knowing she got a good home. And I like to get the little updates. She's like, "Oh, I'll send you pictures, and you can show show your daughter." Because her and my daughter had a falling out, so after she gave her the dragon, so she just sends me pictures and updates me. And I just let my daughter know. And they got like a big 75-gallon tank, and all the lighting and the special food it needs, and she takes it out and holds it and socializes with it, and so, and my daughter didn't want to do that because the little bit bigger it got she got kind of scared of it, so she decided, well, I can't really take care of it anymore, so I'm going to give it a new home. So she gave it a new home. I'm pretty proud of her for that she made the adult decision to say, hey, I can't take care of this animal anymore, and it deserves a good life. So I think it'll have a good life with this girl. She's, like I said, she's had one before, so she has experience with raising them and how to take care of them. And her husband's her fiance has a good job, and she works, so they have the money to get the equipment and stuff that they need. So pretty confident that it'll have a good life with her, and we can get updates on it still, you know. So pretty happy about that. It's not going to a neglectful person. It's going to somebody who will actually give it love and time and attention. So that's something my daughter couldn't do. So it's getting the love and care it needs, and that's all that matters. But I am done with this section, and I am going to go upload this video and then get my daughter up so she can get ready to go to the dentist. And I will probably post another video on one of my days off next week. Hopefully, it might be Tuesday, because I usually get Tuesdays off. I'm not sure, though, how things are going to go now with the way the situation is at work. And so we shall see how it goes. Oops, I wrote the wrong thing down, sorry. So we shall see how that goes. And you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. I will post a quick update video to let you guys know for sure when I'm going to do another WIP and chat. So everybody have a great day. Stay safe. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm thankful for the subscribers I have. I have 2 new subscribers. I'm thankful for them too, for joining and taking the time to watch my videos. I'm thankful for everybody who takes the time and watches my videos. And have a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.